We're back to open G. Go a little slower with that when you start bringing out the melody. There you go. So the bass notes, don't let go of those notes. You're on like a whole chord there. Once you get down to that, yeah, that's basically the chord. Yeah. Bass change right there because that's a new chord.
Okay.
So finger-wise, when you have to do that little run,
Yeah.
it's not very efficient to use your first and second fingers for something like that.
I just looked at this.
Yeah, well,
a
actually,
little bit.
so if you're going to play that bass run from open to the second to the fourth frets, ideally you want to keep your hand in as close to in the best position to like get back to where you're going to be next. Now, where you're going to be next, in this particular case, is a bunch of open notes anyway, so it's not really a big deal, but it's really inefficient to use your first finger and then your second. That would be fine. Because what happened when you tried it with your second, actually that's what happened, was it buzzed because it didn't get close enough to the fret. If you did that, but that's now an unnecessary
this one's tough.
Position change. Yeah. So it'd be fine to go 1 and 3 on this.
With all those extra notes you threw in there?
Well, the first time around, boom, boom, would just be to take you back to where?
To here.
Yeah.
What's the coda mean again? The ending?
Yeah, so the coda is always the last thing.
The last thing, okay.
Well, it's something you jump to that is usually the last thing.
Sometimes, to the end.
Yeah, sometimes you have multiple codas. Like sometimes you'll have, so actually let's go over all that, because like this is just a normal repeat sign, but what we have here is first, second, and third endings. Okay, so each ending is going to do something different. So that one, the first ending, has the repeat sign, so it sends you back to the top, in this case. Actually not the top, but this third measure. So like another whole time through, you know, like, so now you'd run through the whole, yeah, go ahead. Play it again. And now as you put these notes down, they're all staying. Wait, they're all staying. So yeah. Even though you have to take that note off, it's bass. Hear that? So what chord is this? Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on.
Well, this is going to be a G.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so this is something else.
Yeah. What bass note is that?
D. So it's a D, I
D.
guess.
So what were you just playing there by the time you had all those notes down?
It's an open G tuning. After we think.
Well, you don't have to rethink too much. Because
this is not an F sharp anymore, though.
Right, but the other two still are, right? See, the other two strings have not been altered.
A D7?
So if we weren't playing the first string at all, it would just be a D7. Like, see, these two notes are part of a D7 chord, right?
Yeah, these two.
Yeah. But now, what's happened to the first string?
It's up to an E.
Now it is. So if you played it open, for example, if you just
a D.
Yeah, now you'd have almost. So the note is just D, but now what chord do you have?
It's just a D7.
Yeah, so this is just a D7,
Yeah.
right? And now we just have the seventh. I mean, we just have the D on top.